Hello everyone, I am Trupti Pandya and today I will teaching you about the element of account standard 11 chapter 1 introduction to accounting terminology. In previous lecture we already completed introduction and define of accounting. Now today our third point characteristics of accounting. Let us start it. Characteristics of accounting. First, financial characteristics. Transaction or event which are recorded in accounting must be measurable in a monetary value. If in any transaction, if monetary value is there, then only it is called the account. One example is given. As an example, 10,000 kg of chemical is purchased. The value of this purchase has to be determined in terms of money because here rupees 20,000 is 10,000 is given. So 10,000 kg is given, kilogram. Chemical purchased, the value of this purchase has to be determined in terms of money. This chemical is purchased for rupees 20,000. Here quantity and quality here quantity of kg is given and monetary value is given 20,000 rupees, which means that 10,000 kg chemical is equal to rupees 20,000. In exchange of chemical, rupees 20,000 are payable. It means when chemical purchase, at that time in place of chemical they paid the rupees 20,000. Rupee is money. Transaction made through money is known as economic transaction. If in any transaction monetary value is there and money will be paid, at that time it is called economic transaction. This transaction has a financial characteristic, so it is called the financial characteristics. Second point, money as a medium of exchange. Transactions or events recorded in accounting come into existence through the uses of money. There is a money as a medium of exchange. Whenever there is a transaction or event is there, at that time accounting come into existence through the uses of money. When you use the money, at that time transaction exists. Money as an exchange will be received by seller for 10,000 kg of chemical sold, and by this money he can purchase any other product or service. When seller sold 10,000 kg of chemical, at that time he received rupees 20,000, and from this 20,000 this seller purchase any other product or service. Let us understand the transaction of a seller. Now here seller has rupees 10,000. Here it is given. Seller has rupees 10,000. Kilogram chemical. Sale of chemical for rupees 20,000. Seller has 10,000 kg chemical. Now seller sold this chemical in rupees 20,000. So now seller received rupees 20,000. Now from this 20,000, purchase of any commodity or service by rupees 20,000. So here product 10,000 kg of chemical is there. Seller receive money means rupees 20,000, and now from this 20,000 this seller purchase any commodity or a service. Thus instead of having exchange of a product, service against product, now the product is exchanged against money, and subsequently money is converted into product, otherwise service. In this manner, money becomes medium of exchange for any transaction or event. When any transaction is occur, at that time, money is the medium of exchange. So here, money is the main medium. Now third one, classification and analysis of transaction. When any transaction is there, at that time there is a classification is there. In accounting, different types of transactions are recorded. These transactions are made in cash form or non-cash form, also known as a credit transaction. If on the spot payment is there, then it is called the cash transaction. But on the spot payment is not there. it means cash payment is not there on the spot, but in future payment is there, then it is called non-cash transaction. On the spot cash payment is not there, then it is a non-cash, otherwise credit transaction is there. In credit transaction, in future they will be paid the money. They give the promise to pay money in a future. These transactions are performed for any income, expenses, asset or liability based activity. These transactions are classified and analyzed on basis of their nature, which is derived from debit credit rules of accounting. In accounting, there are debit and credits rules are there, and we have to follow these rules, which are given in the next chapter. Due to characteristic of classification and analysis, transaction of a prescribed time can be seen together at one place. One example is there. What was opening balance of an asset? If there is any asset is there, then what is the opening balance of this asset? And how many assets were purchased? And during the year, how many assets they purchased? Opening balance of asset is given. Afterward, during the year, if any asset is purchased, then also we have to write here how many assets were sold and how many assets were sold during the year. These all the things we have to write. What is the closing balance? And afterward, remaining balance is there. It is called the closing balance. So first of all, opening balance plus if any asset purchased during the year, then we have to add this. And if any asset sold during the year, then we minus this. And afterward, remaining balance of asset is there. It is called the closing balance of an asset. Answer of all these questions are obtained because of classification and analysis. When we analyze or classify, at that time we get this all the questions answer. Now fourth, interpretation of a transaction. There are one transaction is there, and in that transaction there are interpretation is there. In accounting, only accounts are not prepared, but after accounts are prepared as per the prescribed norms, they are also interpreted on the basis of disclosed details and figures, which is called quantitative information. As an example, when blood pressure of a person is measured, and if it comes to 120 to 80, it indicates that the person is healthy from the viewpoint of a blood pressure. So when there is a healthy person is there, then blood pressure is 120 to 80 is the perfect measurement is there. So when this type of digit is there, then it indicates that person is healthy. 120/80 is the measure of blood pressure, and the comment healthy is the interpretation. In accounting, interpretations can be done from the accounts prepared. As an example, total income is 20,000 and total expense is 12,000. Total income 20,000. And from this 20,000, total expense is 12,000. The difference 20,000 minus 12,000, the difference is 8,000. And this 8,000 is the excess of income, because your income is greater than your expense. Means more incomes are there and expenses are less. So here 8,000 is the excess of income over expenses. This indicates that person has benefited from this transaction. It means when this type of transaction is there, then person, businessman, get the profit or a gain from this type of a transaction and benefited from this transaction. The difference of income and expense is in the form of benefit. So when this type of a transaction is there, at that time difference of income and expense is in the form of benefit, which is interpretations of these figures. In this manner, transaction recorded in accounting can be interpreted and the results can be understood. When this type of transaction is there and figure is given, income and expenses are given, then we understood that there is a gain or loss. Fifth characteristics, quantitative information. Here quantitative information is there. information recorded in accounts is in the monetary form. So this information is known as a quantitative information. This type of quantity wise information is there. So it is called the quantitative. Economic decision. Different stakeholders take their decision based on accounts prepared by accounting. As an example, creditors make decision to lend money to the company. If any company is there, then creditor find out if company make the profit during the year, then only creditors make the decision to lend money in this company. Potential shareholder make decision to invest their funds. Company itself make decision for its own development. If there is a profit is there, then all the other third parties are show the interest in this type of a companies, and they invest their funds here in this type of a company. So it's all these decisions are based on money. Thus are known as economic decision. When there is a money related transaction, money related transaction is there, then it is called the economic decision. Thus accounting assists to make economic decision. Historical information. Seventh one, historical information. In accounting, all past transactions and events are recorded. These past transactions or events become history. Past always discloses history. Accounts prepared on the basis of a history represent historical information and results. Thus, accounting has a relation with historical information. If any historical information is there, then only accounting relations with is there. Here, characteristics which are derived from definitions explains the process of accounting. When there is accounting process is there, from this accounting process, here accounting cycle, they prepare the accounting cycle. So accounting characteristics derived from the accounting and explain the process of accounting. From where this process commences, from which stage does is pass, what is derived from each stage, what is derived at the end of the process. Definition and characteristics present information about all these issues. The stage of accounting process are given here in the form of figure. See here, first we have to record. Recording means transaction record. Second is when transaction record, afterward classify. It is cash transaction, credit transaction, which type of transaction is there. It is a classification. Afterward analysis. This a monetary value is there. This type of analysis is there. Afterward conclusion. From this all the record, classification and analysis, they come into the conclusion. Fifth one, interpretation. And from these transactions, what they have make, profit, loss, gain or deficit. And afterward, in sixth, in last, they give the report about this economic transaction. In brief, accounting records, classifies, analyzes transaction and events, and gives conclusion after having an interpretations on the basis of this conclusion. A report is prepared. Here the meaning of report is accounts. Annual accounts, this is discussed the subsequent chapter. Afterward all about the annual account, it is afterward in part 2 it will discuss them. Accounting process can be presented as follows: identifications of transaction and events and their measurement in money. Second one, recording, classification, conclusion, analysis and interpretations of a financial transaction. Here input of transaction and event. Here transaction occur. Transaction take place here. And afterward process is there. In process there are recording, classification, conclusion, analysis and interpretation of a financial transaction. And in last there is a report. In report the presentation of a report to the user of a financial information. This way the characteristics of accounting explain the nature of accounting, the function or objective of accounting are provided as under. So this way all the characteristics is divided in the 7 points. and afterward there is a recording, classification, analysis, conclusion, interpretation, and afterward in last there is a report is there. So this is the characteristics of our accounting system. Thank you.